Okay, let's get this started. 僕のチャンネルへようこそ。今日私は私の2019年のランゲージチャレンジについて話したいと思います。私は日本語がネイティブスピーカーのように話せるわけではないのは言うまでもないけど日常会話ならできます. 지금 제가 한국어를 공부하고 있는데 조금밖에 한국어를 할 수 없어요. 언어를 공부하는 것을 좋아해요. Ich komme aus England und ich mag es Deutsch zu lernen. Leider, ich spreche nicht viel Deutsch. Jag pratar svenska också, men bara lite. Jag bor i Liverpool med min flickvän. So starting in 2019, I want to learn a new language. And as you can tell by the title, that will be Spanish. I've studied other languages in the past, as you can tell from that introduction. But I've learned them to definitely varying degrees of success. So some I've taken very seriously and others I've simply just dabbled in. I started learning languages back in 2010 and I've actually become a bit addicted to the language learning process. It's a lot of fun, it's very rewarding, and most of all you actually gain a practical skill that you can use for work, or you can, like I've done, make friends with people from all over the world with. My aim for 2019 is to learn Spanish to a good level. What level exactly that will be, time will tell. But my main thing I want to do is track everything. So I want to be using apps that track statistics basically. So whether that be minutes of listening or repetitions of flashcards, hours spent, everything. So for things like textbooks, which obviously can't be tracked, I will track them myself. So I will record time spent, and if I need to count words that I've been reading, and try and have it like a really structured presentation that I can give afterwards. I will be vlogging and releasing weekly videos, which basically will sum up what I've been doing and list the exact process I went through. So day by day I'll show what I'm doing and kind of evaluate how the process went, and also show my actual language progression. So I'll be speaking, and I will go through what I've been learning, and hopefully you'll be able to get an idea of the progression as I go along. The ideal outcome of this would obviously be to gain some level of fluency from this in Spanish. But it's not necessarily my ultimate aim. Basically I want to document the language learning process like in its entirety and in as much detail as possible. I want to be able to give people a realistic view of what you can achieve in a certain amount of time, but with a level of consistency and hard work. So I'm not promising any miracles, I'm not necessarily particularly proficient at learning languages, I'm not a prodigy, I don't have a particular knack for it, I just enjoy it. And if you feel the same way as well, then I want to kind of present this view that it's far from impossible, it's far from an unobtainable skill to gain, and basically just encourage people really. Encourage people to realize that you can learn a language if you put time in, but I also want to reiterate that this is a long process. It's a long process, and it's a process that requires consistent study and dedication. So again, no learn this within 3 months, learn this within 6 months. It is literally just that, a documentation of the process, and you can take from that what you want. Hopefully something encouraging. So the core videos will be the weekly progression videos, but there will be other things such as study methods, book reviews, app reviews, any kind of study resource review that I'll be using. So I'm going to keep this short, and yeah, feel free to subscribe and look out for the future videos, hopefully at least once a week. And yeah, I'll see you soon.